Compass FM. And it's my great pleasure to welcome on to Compass FM this afternoon Fiona from Lifeline. Now, Fiona, thank you so much for making time for us today. I understand you're a clinical practice leader. Can you tell us a bit about what your role involves with Lifeline?
Yes. Hi, Jess. Good to talk to you. So my role is to just ensure that the clinical practice is sound and that we are keeping up with research and adapting our training and providing training for volunteers and counsellors, just to ensure that it's best practice.
Wonderful. And it's very important work. And of course, many people are aware of Lifeline, Fiona, but what services can Lifeline provide?
Well, we do telephone, I think, which is the traditional, probably what most people know about the Lifeline service, but the part of Lifeline that's growing rapidly is texting. And I think, especially with younger service users, so 10 to 25, 35, people who feel really comfortable communicating through texting. So phones, texting, and obviously education as well, educational training. That is one of the services we do.
Oh, fantastic. Now, a lot of people will in their life, Fiona, need the services of Lifeline, but they might think that they might need to be in a really bad place to call. Is that the case, or how upset do we need to be to call Lifeline?
Yeah, I think people probably do stop and think about that, but really everybody, experiences challenges in life differently, depending on, so many factors. So you don't have to, there's no degree of being upset. If you need to talk to somebody about a challenge in your life and you haven't got anybody to talk to, or there's nobody available, or you feel more comfortable talking to somebody you don't know, you can call, just about any problem really, and there'll be somebody to talk to you.
That's so important. And is there a cost, Fiona, and is it confidential, most importantly?
Yes, there's no cost to the caller or the texter. And yes, it is confidential unless we have concerns for the safety of somebody.
Of course.
And obviously we'd work to de-escalate any situation, but if we feel that need intervention by other services, that's when, we would break confidentiality.
Absolutely. And if I'm concerned about a friend, Fiona, can I call in about them or on their behalf?
Of course you can, but we do encourage people to call in for themselves. And if say you phoned in or you texted in about a friend, we would check up on you as well. How are you dealing with this and supporting your friend? And we do know that there are times when people don't feel able to call or phone or text themselves. So we understand that. But ideally, doing it yourself is, friends and family members should encourage people to try themselves. But if not, do it for them.
Of course. And Fiona, unfortunately, a lot of men don't seek help. They feel that they don't want to bug people with their problems. What message would you send to the men out there that are listening at the moment?
I would say that we know from a lot of research that one of the best protective factors in terms of looking after your mental health is being connected to somebody or a service so that you can reach out when you're feeling that you need some support. And I know, that particularly men, but there'll be, women as well who would hesitate to reach out. But actually just reaching out and talking to somebody and confiding somebody and getting what's worrying you out of your head, and, the emotions that swirl around it and how it impacts on your behavior, it can make a big difference just having a conversation. And if you don't want to reveal details about yourself, you can have a confidential chat. Obviously, as I said earlier, unless we are concerned about your safety.
Yeah.
So we know that it doesn't have to be somebody close to you, the anonymity can sometimes be helpful. Just I would really encourage people to use the service if they're feeling that things are getting overwhelming for them.
Okay. And is there an age limit or an age bracket of people that can ring Lifeline?
Age bracket? Absolutely not. And as I said, we are getting younger service users with our text service growing as it is.
Great.
But no, we have a range of ages right across the age groups.
Oh, that is so good to hear. And if someone's wanting to reach out to Lifeline, Fiona, what is the contact number? What's the best way to get in touch?
Well, it's 0800 543354 or 543354, or text 4357.
4357. And yes, as you say, having the option to just text someone or just talk to someone and release the worry that you're feeling, it's such a key thing to be able to do that, isn't it?
But it's such a good step, and it just lightens. I always say to people, try and do that, and then also take some really deep breaths, get outside and walk a little bit. Yeah, just take an action, because we are there to support you, and we encourage people to reach out.
Oh, brilliant. Well, Fiona, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. I know you and the team are very busy. I want to commend you and your team for all of the amazing work that you do at Lifeline, and thank you so much for everything that you do for the community.
Thank you, Jess, and thanks for reaching out. We appreciate the opportunity.
Wonderful. So don't forget Lifeline, they're there if you need to chat, and a very key, important service in New Zealand and, of course, in North Canterbury.
Compass FM.